Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode, and this of course is a live pop-up chat, and oh my goodness, what a royal day it has been. I have literally only just got back in about half an hour ago. I've been out all day doing some shopping, doing some family things, and I came back. Of course I knew it was going to be the polo match, where William and Harry play charity polo, and they were in opposing teams. Just to let you know, William's team did win. So if you watch my previous video, you will see William collecting the winner's prize and Harry got a consolation prize. But what I wasn't expecting when I got back was to see Meghan with Archie. He was there. His first public event, and I had no idea. Nobody had any idea that that was going to happen. So, can I get a fan flap? Yes, I think we need a fan flap for that. So, Archie has made his first public appearance, and he received a sweet kiss from Meghan. Oh, my goodness. And Catherine brought along all of the three Cambridge children as well. So, it was just really, really, really glorious. Now, what I'm going to do is, because, like I say, I've only just got back, I haven't seen all the photos. I've seen a few photos. So, we are going to go through them together, and you're going to get my very, very live reaction. So, what I'm going to do is post the link into the chat room, so that you, if you're watching me live now, you can open the link and follow what I am following. If you're watching on catch up after, I will have included the link in the description box below. Now, pay no attention to the article. It is the Daily Mail article, but they do have 83 photographs. So it's going to take a while to get through them all. So they do have a good collection of photographs. First of all, I'm going to go to the chat room and see who is joined me today. I do hope notifications have gone out. Let's have a look. Aha, I can see the chat room. I'm opening the chat room. And it's here. Hello to everybody. Hello to D&G Explorers. Hello to everyone who's made it. Christine says, almost missed this, was about to leave the house. Oh, well, sit right down now. You can't go anywhere. Where are you going? You've got to stay. Yes, good day to everyone. Oh, hello to Laura in Portugal. I've gone global. My goodness. Rose says, where was Archie's hat? I don't know. I haven't seen all the photos yet. I haven't seen. So, let's go to the photographs. I'm going to post the link now in the description box. There you go. It should be showing up for you around about now. There you go. I think it's just popped up. So, let's start. Now, I think the photographs may be a little bit out of sync because they've added to them throughout the day. So, I'm going to start with the first photograph. If you're looking, it is a picture of Meghan giving Archie a kiss. Look. Wow, she's wearing sunglasses. I don't know who they're by. But it was just such a surprise, a lovely surprise, of course, to see Meghan with Archie. He's cuddling her and she's giving a little sweet kiss. Oh, look. Okay, I've gone down a little bit. There are two new photographs. Catherine is smiling. No feud going on here, people. I would like to say. It looks like the two mothers, the two royal mothers, the two duchesses are getting on incredibly well. Look at Catherine's smiling face, I might like to add. And Meghan wearing a very fashionable colour. This kind of khaki, army green colour, olive green colour is including in men's fashion as well. So Meghan very much on trend. Oh, by the way, I am wearing my hat, my Panama hat, which is very Meghan-esque. So there we go. As people keep pointing out, it's very Meghan-esque. So I'm wearing it. There you go. Instead of tiara today. I was going to wear a tiara, but then I thought, no, let's go with the hat. So we also see a kind of side picture of Meghan cradling Archie, and he looks like he's grown. Doesn't he look like he's grown up a little bit? Yes. So looking very sweet and cute. Let's call it. Oh, there's information on that khaki dress. I was right. It is classed as khaki. Apparently, under Female Fashion Finder, it cost £545, no less. And it is by Lisa Marie Fernandez. There we go. So if you're interested and you have a spare £545, you can go for it. that there are some cheaper options if you read the article. Oh, that's adorable! A picture of Harry, who is number 2. He has a number 2 shirt on. Oh, and he's touching Archie. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, oh, that's adorable. Oh no. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that photograph, and he's wrapped up in a little blanket. Oh, oh, that's adorable. I like that one. That's amazing. Oh, by the way, princes, dukes in their white trousers. I'm just saying, they were dashing. They were definitely dashing dukes in white trousers. What is it about white trousers? I don't know, but they looked really, really good. Check out my earlier video, and obviously the photographs here too. Let me know what you think about the dukes in white trousers. Now, going down, we see Catherine wearing a not too dissimilar colour to what we saw at the christening, and like a nice little summer dress. Again, I don't know who it's by, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Wearing a little a bag. I can't tell who the bag's by, but it is on like a chain strap. Is that what it's called? A chain strap? I don't know. And is that her Rolex or her Cartier watch? It could be her Rolex watch. Oh, her hair is different. It's slightly crimped. Like maybe she's going for Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Crimped hair. Looking good, actually. I like the sort of longer bougie hair. I like it. Looking very good. And we see Louis, who looks like he's running off, and she's trying to kind of get him, I think. Looking adorable. Oh, there's another photograph underneath of Harry and Meghan and Archie. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, look. Louis is looking up at Archie. Now, I do have a little theory about the royal cousins' relationship. So, we all know that kind of, 5 or 6 years between children is quite a lot, because think about it, 5 or 6 years is like someone leaving secondary school, high school, and somebody starting high school. You don't normally get, people that are about to leave school to go to college associating with what we would call first years or year sevens. So I think the relationship between Louis and Archie is going to be a lot more stronger because they are closer in age than, for example, George, who is sort of 5-6 years older than Archie. So I do think we are seeing the beginning of a little bit of a relationship going on here. And also Charlotte as well. I think Charlotte is within that age range to kind of, play mumsy, if you like, when they meet. So I definitely think Louis and Charlotte are going to have perhaps a little bit more of a closer relationship growing up than perhaps George, because George was, he's that bit older and will be going off with his friends and doing all that kind of thing. But I think that's what kind of happens with children when they're a bit more closer in age. But we can definitely see. Oh, by the way, Louis wearing those cheeky sunglasses. I'm loving the shades on Louis. So there we go. That's my theory anyway. Oh, look. The children in the car boot. We see George standing up, kind of like holding the boot, and Charlotte looking like a little grown-up lady, I think. There, looking very good. What a beautiful family photograph. I really am loving. More Meghan holding Archie. Looking very bohemian in that khaki. I'm just scrolling down. Oh, more children pictures. We have more. Oh, they're a bit blurry. But some of them are a little bit blurry. But we do see George looking grown up, looking very grown up, like a little young man, and Charlotte, who is intrigued by a football, I do believe. Now we get to the nitty gritty. I am seeing a head-to-head photograph, no feud, of William and Harry on horseback in those white trousers with their polo sticks raised. And yes, they are on opposing teams, but definitely no feud here. You can see by the look on William's face, he is most definitely laughing and having fun. So there we go. But wow, that's a really good action shot. I like that photograph. That one's really, really good. Then we see them afterwards, outside the King Power backdrop. It looks like they've had a thoroughly good time. Both smiling and having fun, I do believe. Again, more photographs. I think they're repeating some of the same photographs, or at least from the same angle. of Meghan and Archie. Now that's a cute one of George kind of peeking around the car with Meghan holding Archie. So I think that's quite sweet. Again, more... Oh, I can see a bottle of sun cream on the bonnet. Meghan's definitely being safe with the sun cream. There you go. Again, I think I can see a protection officer in the background. It just looks like... Doesn't it look like a really fun family day out? I think it does. So I'm scrolling down. So if you're trying to follow me, I am scrolling down on the photographs. I'm still at where they're stood by the car. But yes, definitely I'm now stopped at a photograph with Meghan holding Archie, with Catherine, and I think that is Louis, with little head poking up. Now, it looks to me like they get on perfectly fine, don't you think? I'm seeing no feud. I'm seeing no hate. So there we go. And I think it's really, really nice to see all of them together. Oh, that's a lovely photograph of Harry touching Meghan's back with holding Archie. I'm liking that one as well. And I think it's pretty much 83 photographs of the same kind of photo, to be quite honest. Just kind of adorable. Oh, who's that? Meet Archie. Meghan showed off her son to a fellow spectator. I don't know who he is. Who is the mystery man? I don't know. Who is the mystery man? Does anyone know? Who's looking at Archie? I don't know. But everyone looks like they're having a really good time. The children playing football. Catherine and Meghan laughing together. William and Harry playing together in the polo. It all looks really, really good. And it's really nice to see Louis out as well, I might say. Now, at this point... Oh, I'm just seeing Princess Charlotte eating what looks to be a sandwich or something of that nature in the back of the car, whilst George tumbles nearly out of the back. Which I think is really, really good. And in the back, I think we still see some equipment in the boot of the car that belongs to William from his paramedic days when he was an air ambulance pilot. I'm sure I can see a medic bag, I think. That green one. I'm sure it's a medic's bag. So possibly some equipment and high-vis jacket from when he was working that job, I'm thinking. How often do they clean out their cars? I don't know. But yes, there we go. An interesting look at what's in a royal boot. Well, now we know what's in a royal boot. Oh, I'm loving this one. Prince Louis, striding, pointing. He's got the royal point. Off with his head. Off with his head, says Louis. Yes, I'm liking that one too. Oh, the children pictures are adorable. And who is that strange man? There's another dark-haired man. Who are all these men? Who are these men? I do not know. But there we go. Maybe it's a manny. It could be a manny. I don't know. Prince Louis, who is looking at a traffic cone of all things. Why not? Why not? Oh, what's George doing with that stick, with that riding crop? Is he trying to poke Charlotte? I don't know. Oh, he's got the riding crop up against his nose, George. Like this. I'm liking that one too. Oh, flamingos on the dress. Who's wearing the flamingo dress? Who's wearing flamingos? I can see a flamingo dress. I'm liking the flamingo dress. It matches my top. Okay, I think I've finally got down to the bottom of the photographs. Let me know what you thought about all those photographs. I'm going to kind of go all the way back up now and see if I can read some comments. Let's have a look. Matilda says, I was going out as well, but I am here. Well, I'm glad you stayed. Kimberly says, Rose, Archie didn't need a hat because his mum was standing under a shade of a big tree. Yes, and I definitely saw a bottle of sunscreen too on the bonnet. So there we go. I think that's fine. Elderly Poodle said, I put down my hammer. You were hanging pictures. Michael says, did you see Louis and Auntie Meghan bathing them, having their moment and live for it? Yes, I've just reacted to all of it. Yes, she did have a bottle of sunscreen right next to her. Hello to everyone who has just joined. We have 266 watching. If you're watching, please do give this video a big old thumbs up. Christine says, dashing dukes, they were indeed. Mimi says, you are funny with your feeling with Archie. I am. Well, it's a feeling. There we go. Sean says, ha ha ha, Kate as Ariel would be something. Well, she's got the mermaid hair going on, hasn't she? Anna Maria says, do that crimped hair move again. There you go. It's the crimped hair move. Isn't it hypnotising? It could be a GIF. Yes, Daily Mail has the photos. I've just posted the link. Oh, thank you, Lady Buckingham, for posting that link again. Matilda says, thank you for the pictures. I haven't saved all the pictures to my royal album. Oh, you're keeping a royal album? Like a digital scrapbook? Yes, I need some finely made riding boots. And what is an outfit without a whip? Hello to Nelia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is it Nelia? From the Philippines. Sharon Hill Walk says, so glad to see them all together too. Yes, it was nice finally to see an occasion where, I mean, let's just hope that nobody puts any negative spin on this. Are we going to have body language experts coming out? Oh, Little Mermaid, body language. Ha! Yes, are we going to have body language experts coming out, looking at any of those pictures and trying to be mean? Because I can't see any hint of anything negative in those photographs one bit. But maybe they will. I'm sure they'll be looking. I'm sure they'll be trying very hard. Selk Seaver says, Zara was always like a big sister and has been close to Wills and Harry. Yes. Sue says, I agree Louis going to be the Cambridge's Harry. Yes, I think so. I think he's going to be a little bit mischievous. Although I do think Charlotte has also inherited some of that kind of Princess Anne, Duke of Edinburgh, no nonsense. Do you remember when she told the photographers, you're not coming? Yes, I think she's definitely got a little bit of Princess Anne. She's got a touch of the Annes about her, I think. So that would be very interesting to see. Auntie D says, Louis is stealing the show with those sunglasses. He is indeed. He looks very cool. Rose says, the press look for negativity to have a story where there is none. They love each other. They do. I mean, look, that is just a normal family day out. And everyone's getting on. Everyone's laughing. Harry and William are having a friendly rivalry game, which they do every year. It's nothing new. It's nothing to do with any feud business. They always play on opposing teams, and whoever wins, wins. But it's all fun, and it's all in aid of charity. Mercury Angel says, nice to see the Dukes and their family out to support a charity. It was indeed. Sean says, the man looking at Archie is Nicholas. Oh, of course. Nicholas Van Cootsen, a close friend. I didn't recognise him. Yes, thank you. Maggie says, love seeing their little personalities come out. Yes, and we will see more and more and more of that as time goes on. Oh, I'm just going up. Now, I've skipped. I don't know why I've skipped, but I've skipped. Let's see if we can skip back down again and find where I was. There we go. I think I've caught up. Christine says, press is full of feud stories. Baloney. Baloney indeed. Jennifer says, once a medic, always a medic. Yes, he's definitely, I think, still got a few. Oh, I look a bit like Casper. Although it is good for the wrinkles. Yes. We're living for the Casper look. Oh, I have a donation. My goodness. Who's donated? Let's have a look. Anna Maria, $25. Thank you. And says, thanks for doing the hair wave. No, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Mwah. Mwah to you. And I'll give you another hair wave. There we go. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to kind of skip a little bit down and kind of read up, I think, just so I'm being a bit more current. Pop Tart says, I love seeing Meghan, Catherine and the kids out to support their princes at the event. It was great to see Archie out and about with his mum. It was indeed. And for his first outing, we were not expecting that, were we? Gina says, love seeing the family time out, supporting, yeah, they were definitely supporting each other. Archie's getting big. Meghan needs one of those carriers. Oh, like a papoose. Yes. Yes, those body experts are just a load of nonsense. Matilda says, yes, I am. It is history. So if you ever want them, let me know. Of course. Keep them for prosperity. Sean says, I can't wait to see Louis and Archie tear up the town and make all the girls cry and swoon for them. They will be handsome boys. Only time will tell, and we will be watching. We'll be watching all the broken hearts. MH44 says, excited and surprised to see Duchess Meghan and Master Archie out. Weren't we all? It was a nice surprise to come out. Cynthia says, Adam Bidwell is the one pictured according to Harper's Bazaar. Okay, well I haven't seen that yet, so there we go. Adam Bidwell, whoever you are, come on down. Liv Lovenass says, maybe it is her Manny. You are funny. I'm sure the media will make something up. Oh, I'm sure it will be her lover. It will be her lover, won't it? That she's taken to the Polo to flaunt in front of William, to get her own back about Rose Hambury. Oh my goodness, you can see the fake narrative already. No, I've just made that up. But do you see how easy it is to make it up? Kelly says, everyone looked so relaxed and happy. They did indeed. Oh, D&G Explorer says, don't forget to hit the like button and support me. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Yes, if you haven't already, we have 323 watching and only 93 thumbs ups. So some people haven't hit the thumbs up. Please do. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. Okay, I think I've caught up with where I was, I think. So I'm going to skip all the way back down again. AJC Magic TV says, hello from across the pond. Hello. Hello to you. Diana Neal says, Meghan needs a snuggly to carry baby. She does need it. She looked very snuggly with Archie, didn't she? Christine says, I think Camilla was at Wimbledon today. I haven't looked, so I will be working on other videos. In fact, I've got a big video that I might have to put out tomorrow now, with Charles and Camilla and all the different things, all the different engagements they've been doing over the past few days. So because there's been so much going on, I may have to put them all in one video and just put it out as like a big collection video, I suppose. Margaret says, it looks like the royals are going to be happy and normal, whether the press likes it or not. Sharon's laughing. I think at my wild speculation, at my fake news story. Oh no! I think I need to give myself a black fan flap, don't I? For my own little bit of made up fake news. There we go. Let's skip back up a little tiny bit. No, I think I'm about right. I'm about right. A Davis says, are you going to do the tour of Frogmore? Yes, there are 2 dates. There's one just after my birthday and there's one in September. And I still haven't decided which one because I'm still trying to find someone to go with me. Because I'm not entirely sure I want to go completely by myself, even though it's just one night. But we'll see. There are 2 dates. So there's right after my birthday and one in September. Kizzy says, you are funny. Thank you, I think. Sweet says, why can't I see the link to the pictures? Oh, I'll post it again for you. Hang on. There we go. Oh, apparently the Tyndalls were at Wimbledon today too. There we go. Louisa says, do I have a PO box address? Yes, and you can find it in the description of my weekly live chat show. That's the big massive 1 hour 40 plus videos. If you scroll back, you'll find it in there. Annette says, I do worry about the negative press towards Meghan, but these kind of events show that families are doing their best to live happy, normal lives, regardless of the media. Good luck. Well, good luck indeed, I think, is the word. No, well, from these photos, I haven't seen a nanny yet. I don't think so. Did someone ask when my birthday is? I have a royal birthday, a very royal birthday. It's the same as the Queen Mother's and the same as Meghan's, August the 4th. So it's a very important day, August the 4th. Oh, I have a donation for $2. It says, keep up the good work from Chelsea. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. And of course you get a fan flap. Mwah! And a virtual kiss blown to you. I'm going to waft it. I'm going to waft the kiss across the pond to you. Let's hope it gets there. Mathilde says, this is enough. No more mommy shaming. And Catherine versus Meghan, not needed. Exactly. Now, I mean, not that we needed it anyway, but for those people that were doubters, for those people that like to look for something when nothing is there, I think here is your proof that there is nothing untoward going on whatsoever. So there we go. If you wanted proof, there it is. Pop Tart says, how do I make a donation? There's the little super chat button that looks like $1 next to the smiley face underneath the chat. I think. Well, that's what I can see anyway. Oh, Mercury Angel is August the 7th. Not far away. Candice Bavaria says, that looks like a heavy baby for Meghan to carry around. She'll be gaining big arm muscles. Well, she carried him around for 9 months, so I'm sure she can cope. Maybe she will get a papoose, who knows? Or maybe just get a manny with big strong muscles to help carry Archie around. Candice Bavaria says, that looks like... Oh, I've just read that one about the heavy baby. Okay, so I think we're kind of done on that score. I've gone through all the photographs. Margaret says, I'm a bit underdressed, no tiara. Well, look, I did have a tiara that I was planning on wearing. I was going to wear the fringe. But then I thought, ooh, it's Polo, and Meghan has been wearing her hat recently, so why not just wear the hat? So there we go. I've had a change and just worn the hat. Look, it is the same kind of hat that Meghan wears. There we go. But I like it on the top so it doesn't squash my hair. Yes, all the children are growing up. Do we have a cat come in? Hello, Molly. Hello. Come on in. Molly. Come on. Janice says, I love your hat. Thank you. And oh, Sue loves my hat too. Thank you so much to you, Sue. Claudia's birthday is July the 31st. Not long away. And Sean says, I saw a stroller or pram, as British people call it. Yes, we do call it prams. In the car picture of the Sussexes. Maybe the baby carrier was in there too. Well, let's hope it wasn't in William's boot, because you couldn't get anything in there. It was packed. Did you see inside William's boot? He needs a boot organiser. Auntie D says, nice tiara and get the hat. Oh, you get the hat choice now. Well, there you go. That's what it was for. Marge O'Connor says, sometimes I read too fast. I thought the header read Daisy Dukes, not Dashing Dukes. Now, that would be funny if William and Harry were wearing their Daisy Dukes. Wouldn't that be funny? DM says, we don't need body language experts, tarot readers or no lizards. I am banning lizards from this channel. Wendy says, love watching your chats. Thank you so much to you, Wendy. Margaret says, do you use baby carriers like we do here in America? Yes, I have seen people, more trendy people, wearing those papooses where you carry the baby on the front. Sana P says, this is off topic, but do any royals have a cat? Do you know what? I'm not entirely sure. Well, we know the Queen doesn't, because she's obviously into corgis, which she has greatly reduced now, and horses. So lots of them have horses. Charles and Camilla have dogs. William and Catherine have dogs. Harry and Meghan have a dog, which I don't think we've actually seen. Oh, maybe we saw him coming around the helicopter once, didn't we? I think. So no, I don't know of any royal cats. So, ooh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it, to know? So no, I don't know. Michelle says, my mum got permanent leave to remain under the Windrush scheme. Oh, good for her. Good, because that Windrush scandal was horrific. It was absolutely horrific, and I can't believe that. For those of you who don't know, it was called the Windrush generation, and people came over. People were invited. Britain advertised people to come over from the Caribbean countries, and they did. On I think the first ship to come over was the ship called the Windrush. So anyway, it turned out that years and years and years and years and years and years and years later, that the government had somehow got rid of all their papers, and they were sending people back to the Caribbean who'd lived here for years and years and years and years and years, and basically were British, and they sent them back. Well, they sent some of them back, or they tried to. So I'm really, really pleased that that your mum has got permanent leave to remain. That's good, very, very good. And then you got to see Meghan and Kate and their children out at the polo on the video. What a great day! What a fabulous day, and I am going to give your comment a really big fan flap. So, mwah! Sue Larson says, I love that you call it a boot in the US. Yes, I know you call it trunk. Yes, it's a boot. We call it a boot. Not as in the boots on your feet. Yes, no lizards. No lizards. Jan Roberts says, where would I send a birthday present? Oh, my P.O. Box address. It's in the description of my weekly live chat video. So if you scroll back, it will be in there. And thank you in advance. Janelle Lee says, first time sending a big howdy from Texas. Howdy to you too. Samna P says, Princess Michael. Now, yes, I agree. She definitely looks like she could be a cat lady, I think. I'm seeing her with big Persian cats, perhaps. Now, do you know what? I would, if I was going to get another cat, and I'm not going to get another cat. Definitely not going to get another cat. There is no room at this inn. We are full. But if I was going to, I like those big, massive cats. What were they called? Maine Coon cats. I love them. They are huge, and I've seen YouTube videos of some massive ones. They're like small dogs. So I would like one of those if I was going to, but I'm not. Oh no, Louisa can't find my PO Box address. You go to my last weekly live chat, the big one that's about 1 hour 30, 1 hour 40, and you scroll down, and where the comments are, you just press the show more button on the description, and then it should, if you scroll down there, it should be in there. Donna Page says, 364 people in here. Yes, if you're watching, please do give me a big old thumbs up. Oh, Sanapi says Norwegian forest cats. I haven't heard of them. I will have to look at Norwegian forest cats. Now I'm just going to sit on the floor because I don't want my bottom to be aching. Oh, have I missed a donation? I think I have missed one. Pop-Tart, $15 US. Thank you so much for your very kind donation. Mwah! Thank you so much. And I'll waft that over to you too. So there we go. And I think that's kind of just about it, unless we have any more really burning questions. But I am so happy that we have seen Archie, Meghan, Catherine, William, Harry, the Cambridge kids all out. I think that has been a really lovely surprise to come home to. Oh, I do like ragdoll cats, yes. But I've not heard of the snowshoe kitty. Oh, but I will be looking at Norwegian forest cats. Not that I'm having one. Southern Lady says, I love cats, but husband isn't a fan of cats. We'll get one of those big ones and then pretend it's a dog. Elizabeth Regina says, photos on the Daily Mail site. Yes, I will post the link again. And then you can take a look at the photo. There is 83 photographs at the last update. So even if you don't like the articles, they do have all the best collection of photographs. Jan says, do I think all of the negative news is calming down? Well, we have had rather a lot of the negative news, and I don't know. That is, I can't possibly say, is the answer to that one, because I really don't know. Kelly says, what do you think of our idea to meet up? Where were you suggesting? You have to remind me. Yes, I am still going to the gym. Just about. Do you see any difference? Is there any difference? I don't know. Sean says, my girlfriend has 6 cats and I still love her. Oh my god, crazy cat lady. I love her too. Southern said, yes, I agree. It was lovely seeing the royal families out and about. Alexis says, I loved seeing the Cambridges today. I am so happy that William's team won. Yes, I was laughing at Sean too. Crazy cat lady. Oh, Windsor. Yes, of course, I'm up for it. But it's just trying to get everyone coordinated, I suppose. Unique K says, finally got to see the comment section today. Wasn't sure what had happened, but I couldn't see the comment section. Oh no! Well, I'm glad you can now. And hello to you in Jamaica. Yeah, I agree. I don't think the negative news is going to calm down anytime soon. I think it will eventually. I think once we've got through all this series of firsts, perhaps things may calm down a little. But I don't think we're quite there yet. So hold on. I did warn you it was going to be a bumpy ride. Dion says, any news about not taking the pictures at Wimbledon? Right, well I did see this story. And of course it was when Meghan attended Wimbledon and she was sat in the royal box. And of course there are normal people, normal members of the public in and around the royal box. Now, it is important to say that it is not Wimbledon's policy that you can't take photographs. You can take photographs. You can take photographs. As far as I'm aware, it's in their policy. You can take them. And the people that I do believe that were being told not to take photographs actually weren't taking photographs of Meghan. There was one lady who was in the Daily Mail who was actually taking a photograph of Serena, and she posted the photograph of Serena that she actually took. Now, from where they were, this lady in the stands, and the angle she was at, it may have appeared to the protection officers that this lady was taking photographs of Meghan, which was not the case. So maybe a tad embarrassing, I don't know. But the Royal Protection Officer was only doing his job. I mean, you know, it could have been something disguised as a camera aimed in her direction. I don't know. But, you know, I just hope they weren't too heavy-handed. Let's just hope at least that they just said, are you taking a photograph? And then if the lady said, no, I'm taking a picture of Serena, I'm hoping they possibly said, well, oh, I'm sorry. But I'm not quite sure it did go that way. Then there was the gentleman who was just below, well, I think he was in the box, but he was just below. And he was actually taking a selfie. He had, like, Meghan was here, and he was, like, here, and he was doing this with his camera. Now, again, from the Royal Protection Officer's point of view, it may have looked like he was taking a photograph of Meghan up close in her face. But when you actually looked at the screen, he was doing a selfie. He was just taking a selfie with him and the tennis courts, whoever was playing in the background. So again, he was not doing anything wrong. I mean, I agree, no one should go up to anyone and go, you know, in the face and taking photographs, but that's what these people were not doing. So I think it did come across a particular way. Perhaps it came across a bit heavy-handed, but on the flip side of it, you can't be too careful. You don't know what people are shoving in people's faces. But in terms of photography, if you are at a public event, and unless it says you can't take photographs in the policy of Wimbledon, which I don't believe it does, then as far as Wimbledon's concerned, the law is concerned, legality, you are able to take photographs within those grounds. So those people were not doing anything wrong. And that's the tea. Yeah, I agree. The protection officers are doing their job, nothing personal. Janelle says, I'm in the USA and can't figure out why so many in London want to give Meghan such a hard time. It's so sad. Well, again, I don't necessarily think it's the people. I think we have had a hard time from royal reporters, and I think Harry and Meghan have tried in a way to kind of to get their own back a little bit on the photographers by withholding things, I think. Which is understandable because they have been treated horrendously by the press. But I always maintain that I don't think the British people have been against Meghan and Harry. I don't see it when I'm talking to people. I don't hear it on the ground. I do think we see a lot of these really vile stories actually coming out of YouTube, YouTube videos like Lizard Lady, some of the tarot readers, some other just really vile channels that just come up with a complete load of lies. And I think those are the stories that are really, really inciting hate and that are drawing out all those really, really people with very strong hate views, if you like. But I've always thought that the actual people of Britain don't dislike Meghan, and I think that's a false thing that's being put out there because I think people are looking at the royal reporters and what they say and these fake YouTube videos and thinking that that represents people of Britain, and it doesn't. I can only tell you what I can see here on the ground, and I don't see hate particularly for Meghan. I really, really don't. I think people were shocked over the cost of the renovations, as was I, in terms of the house, and I think people are generally interested in Harry and Meghan. I think they're interested in Archie, and I think they're interested in watching him grow up. I don't think regular, everyday people want to be intrusive in Harry and Meghan's lives and Archie's. I just think people are just very, very happy to have key moments in Archie's life shared, like for example the photographs at the christening, maybe first day of school when that comes up, maybe first day of college, first day of uni, who knows. But I think people are happy just to get a photograph shared by Harry and Meghan of their choice whenever they want, just so we can get to see him growing up. Hello, I can see a Rory in the background. So I just think the whole relationship with the press needs sorting. I think they do need to come to some kind of understanding with the press. Whatever it is that they decide that they want to share, I think they need to communicate that, just so that everyone knows where they stand. Whatever it is. I mean, it doesn't matter to me what level of access they have. I'm perfectly happy to share and show and comment whatever they officially put out. It does bother the royal reporters. It most definitely bothers them. But I'm happy either way. But I just think they need to communicate that so that whatever it is they do want, whatever relationship they want going ahead with the press, is kind of clear from the get-go. And then everyone knows what is what. And I think that if they do that, I think that will ease some tensions and just make things generally happier for everyone concerned. That's my only bit of advice. I'm not saying pander to the press. I'm just saying state your intentions, state what it is what level of access you are going to give, when they can expect to get it, how they can expect to get it, and then leave it, park it, and move on. Just the press as well, just move on, and just then everyone can be happy. Why can't we all be happy? I don't know. Janet says everything she does, they hate. Who? I mean, the reporters maybe at the minute, but I don't think people in Britain in general. Let's go up a little bit. Marie says the royal children are absolutely adorable. I'm in love. They were fabulous. Martin Gahan says yes. Sometimes royal protection makes mistakes, and it may be because they made a hash of the Mansion House dinner on the 21st of June. I mean, like I say, they were just doing their job. I mean, it could have been anyone putting anything up in Meghan's face. So I think they were right to ask. But I just hope that when they found out that he was taking a selfie, they just kind of apologised. I'm hoping there was an apology with it. Southern Lady says, I agree the gentleman was too close. I did see photos of people taking photos of her at the tennis match. Love the one photo of her with a little boy. I mean, again, if you do sit in the royal box in a public place where there is a policy that anyone can take photographs, there is the obvious risk that someone is going to take a photograph of you. But like I say, I think the protection officer was right to approach the man who was up close. But I think as soon as he realised that it was a selfie, you know, perhaps they should have been a little bit apologetic at least. I agree. Great news about your mum having leave to remain. Okay, Ingrid says, I totally agree with you. You explained perfectly. It's about getting that balance, and it's about, you know, Meghan and Harry have got their whole life to have a relationship with the press. They've got, you know, this is just the beginning. We're only 2 months in to Archie being born, and it's going to be a very long, hard, tedious slog for everyone involved. If something isn't, at least if there isn't some kind of understanding come to. I mean, I'm not saying anything formal, but just an understanding, I think, needs to come to. It doesn't have to be the same as William and Catherine. They're doing it their way. Does not have to be the same. I am not saying it has to be the same. But whatever it is that Harry and Meghan want, perhaps communicate it, and then at least everyone knows. And that new relationship with the press can be forged, and everyone can be happy. Oh yes, it's Rory in the background. Can you, Rory, stop licking like that in the background? My goodness. Okay, now I'm going to leave it here because it is 7:15 here in the UK, and I think I've spoken at you enough. So I'm aware that some people like short videos, which I'm going to have to try and work on, I think, at some point. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Yes, 355 watching and only 198 thumbs up. Get hitting that like button. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. So from me in Shropshire, mwah, to you all, and goodbye.